we are, muckers. Happy Monday. Right. Spin your... Everybody seems to be a bit chirpier today. Spider on my finger. Yeah, everyone seems a bit chirpier today. But I've turned all the biofilter off at the minute because I'm going to add my other box to it. I've got to take all this apart. Yeah, add my other box to it. Slightly smaller box than that one. Right, you think I can get out of these? I can't get out of these for love nor money. So yeah, I got out of a smaller one. He's a 64 litre, that one, I think. I remember rightly. I pulled all the stickers off it now, but yeah, 64 litre, that one. And that one was 100 litre, so not quite half as small, but near as damn it. So yeah. Alright, I'll get back to you when I've made it and put it all back in place. There we go. New box rigged up. Basically, nice and simple. Comes out of the top of this one, on the back there, down a pipe, into the bottom. Yeah, rise up through the media, whatever media I'm going to put in there, I'm not too sure just yet. And then straight down, out into the pond. Yeah, so really simple. Keep it nice and easy. Got a nice lid to go on it as well, so happy days. I did cut that hole slightly, literally slightly, by about 3mm too short. So I've had to use some wood, some feather edge board, which I'll paint up black so you won't really notice it, to adjust the height. I've got it front and back, and because feather edge is thin at one end and thick at the other, you just manage to slide it about. You can adjust the height. So if anything, it's just going to give me more fall. So it doesn't really matter, does it? But yeah, happy days. Let's get it fired up and have a look. Get her, see whether she'll fill up nicely and fall out. Should do. Can't see there being a problem with it. I mean, theoretically, it should fill to the same level as the other tub. It's not going to overflow. Well, it won't overflow because it's actually sat slightly higher than the other tub. So yeah, don't know what I'm going to put in there just yet. Don't know whether to turn it into a moving bed filter and fill it up with plastic plastic meter, K1, KK1000, whatever, or whether to fill it up with some, I don't know, backy house media, well, backy house media, I can't afford that, but like Biohome, or any alternative like that, polystone. We don't know just yet, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. At least now it's ready to go. We could even put some more alpha grog in it, you know, but we'll have to wait and see. Seems to be filling up nicely, nice and quickly. So it should get to the same level as the other box and then stop, theoretically. Well, there, look, it's coming out the top there now anyway. So yeah, happy days. Happy days. There we go. Decent that, I'm happy with that. I've got a feel around, yeah, it's not leaking. No, we're all good. All good. So there we go. Look, you see the line where I wanted to. Excuse me. Hang on, that doesn't sound too healthy. What's that doing down the back there? Let me just get my hand in around the back there a minute. It sounds like it might be spilling out the back. Alright, there we go. up to the line. You see the line around here. Oh, bloody nightmare. Turns out I was spilling it over, I was overfilling this one because the outlet on this one, the inlet down there, sorry. No, sorry, this outlet was actually higher than the outlet on that tub. So, dumbass here didn't bloody think about that. So I've had to hire this one up. Luckily I had some spare decking board that raised it up 25mm. And now we're right on level. That's absolutely fine like that. Can't really see it in the camera. Yeah, there you go. That's absolutely fine. So I won't be running it any faster than that. Through there, I've turned the ball, fat finger anyway, turned the ball valve down ever so slightly. So he's about 3/4 open. But the longer the water stays in your biological filtration, the better, I suppose. But other than that, yeah, he's working a treat now. Absolute treat. So, bloody donut though, eh? Put the bloody outlet lower than the outlet, higher than the outlet the box is coming out of. Got a bit more power going through that now. Because obviously I've turned the ball valve down. The ball valve runs on the same line. There's a ball valve up there for the biofilter. Obviously it comes in off the same line. This one here has not got a ball valve, so whatever power you take out of the ball valve for the biofilter gets transferred into here. So yeah, that's flying out of there now. But anyway, happy days. That's that job done. I don't know what I'm going to fill it up with just yet. Whether to put plastic media in there like K1 or KK1000 or whatever in there or not. If I do that, I'll have to get, I've got one grid to go over. I'll have to get another one to go down the bottom there and run an air line round the back, I suppose, into an air stone. So it's not bad. It's not a hard job to do. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I may even fill it up with alpha grog or pommy stone, anything like that. Backy house media. Well, it won't be backy house, it's bloody dear, that stuff. But you know what I mean, biohome. Yeah. Anyway, that's that for Monday, muckers. See you in a bit. Yeah, muckers. Right. I got some good news and some bad news. Good news is the clover leaf did step up in the end. Got me flukes. No sign of any flukes whatsoever. But the bad news, a few of my fish are still acting up. So, I'll speak. As you can see, I've had my net out and I've had a couple of them out that have been acting up again, and I've done some more scrapes. Now I'll put them up on the, I'll put a picture up of the parasite that I found. I've got another one, but it's not too bad because this one comes in as a secondary infection. It's a bit of a hitchhiker, like, you know, it'll latch on when the fish are stressed and their immune systems are down, which whilst I've been treating for the fluke, they have been stressed out obviously, and their immune system's been down. So spin you back round. So yeah, I'll put a picture up here somewhere. I got a little hitchhiker called Ick, or White Spot, as most of you might know. So I got to whip off now and get some malachite, and then I can treat that. I'll do a quick water change before I do so. But yeah, other than that, Bit of a flipping pain in the ass, but I kind of expected something like that because I've been fighting these flukes for what, a month, 6 weeks. So well, about 7 weeks I've been fighting the flukes for, you know. So, but after the second round of cloverleaf, it did step up again. So again, it's been successful for me. Just took a little bit longer this time. I think these flukes are starting to put a bit of armour on. They're starting to get a bit of flipping, bit much for the medication, like, you know. But yeah, other than that, I chopped up some garlic this morning and put in there. There's only a few little tiny bits floating around still, but they seem to have liked that. Just raw garlic, just chopped it up, tiny, whacked it in. Didn't feed it alongside any pellets or anything, but they seem to have had it, so happy with that. That'll help their immune systems, and that's it. It helps fight off parasites, that garlic, from what I've been reading. I mean, I might be wrong. I'm sure somebody on here will correct me in the comments. But yeah, other than that, guys, for a minute, I'm going to pack up. I'll whip into town because I haven't actually got any malachite, so I'm going to whip into my local store and grab some malachite, and then I'll come back. I'll do a quick water change now, and then while it's trickling back in, Mrs. is here to keep an eye on it. While it's trickling back in, I'm going to whip in, get some malachite. See you in a bit. Right, muckers. Happy Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. Spot, must be awake. Right, I'm in the middle of mucking about in my filtration. I've decided that my box over here, spin you around a minute, I decided I'm going to fill that one up with K1. I'm going to have that as my moving bed. And then I'm going to, for now, I'm going to take the Alpha Grog out of there and I'm going to put it in here. And then I'm going to put polishing pad over the top of that. And then I'll have my ordinary foams and then just my brushes. I'm going to give that a whirl for a minute and see how we go from there. The reason I'm doing it is because when I've done my monthly water change, where I clean my filter and everything all out properly, there was a hell of a lot of gunk in this run here. Now obviously the foams are catching it, that's absolutely fine, but I want to try and reduce that. So I think if I've got more in the way of my Alpha Grog being more like kept cleaner, because I've had to flush that out as well because that was quite mucky, so I want to take my Alpha Grog out of there and put in there, and then that way with these foams and the brushes working together in here in these two bays, all the crap can stay in those two channels, and this should be clean water coming through here, which it is. It's clean, it's crystal clear coming through there. But that'll keep my Alpha Grog cleaner to stop my Alpha Grog from, I know it doesn't really block up, but do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's the plan anyway. That is the plan. But as per usual, I'm in the middle of it. This hobby sometimes is really sent to try us, isn't it? That's the third one I've broken today. All I was trying to do was get a bloody pipe on it. Bloody rubbish. But anyway, fish are all alright. They're still playing up a little bit. I'm going to have to get them out and have some scrapes again, I think. I've got some real quiet ones going on. I don't bloody know. It can't be these flukes again, surely. I've done 2 rounds now of cloverleaf. So 4 treatments all in all of cloverleaf over the last 7 weeks. Can't be these bloody flukes, surely. But I'm going to get a couple of the ones that are a bit quiet out and have a couple of scrapes probably later on when I've done this, or tomorrow or something. So, but it's water change day tomorrow anyway, so well, I may just get on with it today. You know, so we'll have a look anyway. Anyway, for now, for Wednesday, I shall get back to you in a minute when I've done my box. Put my air around for my box. See you in a bit, muckers. This is what I mean. Look at this, look. This is my, you can't really focus on it because of the glare. This is filthy. So there is definitely gunk getting through. Look at that. All in the bottom of there, look. This needs a good bloody clean out and sort out. I'm just going to have this as mechanical filtration and polishing pad over the top there. Look at that, all wrapped around the outlet to the filter. Yeah, right, alright guys, I'm going to give this a bloody good clean up. That's caught me by surprise, that has. And I'll get back to you in a bit. Right guys, learned something today. Really disappointed with myself, to be fair. My water's crystal clear. My water tests are bang on. But I keep having these parasites. I think I've figured out why. This is awful. Look. All that detritus blocked K1. This is all out of my moving bed filter. I've never flushed this because you assume when you see the clean water going in and coming through here, through these pads and that, it's crystal clear. You never assume that this is coming down in there. That's all in the bottom of my moving bed. Alright, the outlet to my bloody pump was clogged with this stuff. Look at this. Look at that. Solid muck. Crap. I thought I had a clean system. But clearly not. Clearly not. I'm really, really shocked with that. Look at this. Look. I'm actually quite disappointed in myself. I thought I was right up on my maintenance and how clean my system and that was. But now, I've turned this into my moving bed. I'm just going to have that big filter as I'm going to put some alpha grog in there, but it's mainly going to be for mechanical filtration. I'm going to put some finer pads in there. I mean, these are obviously they're pretty good. It's what comes with it. Yeah, but they're still fairly coarse, so I'm going to put a polishing section in here with the alpha grog right in the bottom. I've got like 30 kilos of alpha grog in sacks. It can lie in the bottom of there. Man, I'm really taken by surprise, to be fair. I mean, if any of you got a similar setup to me, I should check that. If you've got your multi-bay set up as a moving bed filter, I should get on and check that if I was you. Anyway, right, I'm going to get this cleaned up, get it running again. I'll be back with you in a bit. Alright, there you go. It's as clean as I'm going to get it. I can't believe I let it get like that. I'm so disappointed in myself. That was disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. It's no wonder I'm having so many bloody parasite problems. You know? I'll give that a bloody good clean out at some point. I got the majority of it cleaned out and put, obviously I've used pond water. I put in there. You need some more air to go through there, I think. Get that turning around. There's quite a lot of K1 in there. So a bigger air stone or something, I don't know. If not, then I shall take some K1 out and see how it sits with it then. But yeah, I can't believe that, guys. That's just unreal. You know, that was well, I'm in shock. That was a good inch or so thick of crap and detritus all in the bottom. The outlet was nearly blocked up. My word, all, you know, wow, just unbelievable, to be honest. Anyway, muckers, I'm going to get it all back together and get it running again, and I'll be back with you then. See you in a bit. Right, muckers, right. I ended up bloody called into work early last night, didn't I? Luckily, I managed to get my filtration sorted out. Didn't manage to get the malachite in though, which ain't a bad thing, I suppose, because there was a lot of water lost through, or a lot of water changed, should I say, for me mucking about with that. But I'll spin you around a minute. They're just having a feed. Turn the air off a second. There we go. Yeah, there's still a lot of them hanging around. They're not looking best pleased with themselves, to be fair. Never mind, they'll be alright once I get this malachite in, hopefully. But filtration wise, what have I done? Right, I'll give it all a good clean up. I haven't rinsed out this alpha grog here because I didn't want to muck about with it too much, so I've cleaned the brushes up. And again, the alpha grog has just been changed over here. So, well, that's it. I'll get some polishing pads now to go on there for the final stage of mechanical filtration. And then hopefully, I'm just going to leave it alone. Got me moving bed over here now. Although I do need a bigger air stone, because I've only got half of it moving. So, either another air stone or a bigger air stone to do the job. But yeah, other than that, just got to put my malachite in. They're slow feeding as well, look. They missed a feed last night, so you would have thought that they'd have that quicker today, but trouble is, Guts ain't down there. She's not very happy. My big grey sorghoi. So, but still, right, let's get this malachite in, and hopefully that'll sort them out. Right, here we go, muckers. That's a malachite in. So I'll spin you round. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, I got my malachite in now. So hopefully now we can get on top of this bloody virus arcing it. These bloody parasites. You know, they do look cool with the blue in there. Yeah. That's 120 mil gone in there. My pond's just under 10,000 litres. So at 10 mil per 800 litres, 10,000 divided by 8, just over 120 mil works out at. But yeah, other than that, that's really it now for a week. Can't really do much else now. Yeah, I've ordered a big roll of polishing pad, you know, like the filter foam stuff, which I'm going to put on top of my alpha grog in the final bay. That'll hopefully help out. And now I've found where obviously my the parasite problems I've been having, they've been harbouring up in the bottom of that filter bay there. That was a good inch and a half thick, all over that. I can't believe I let it get to that. I'm so disappointed with myself for that. Like, you know, being an experienced fish keeper, alright, I've only been keeping koi not very long, but as an experienced fish keeper with my tanks and everything for years and years and years, you would have thought I'd known better, really. But hey, we live and learn. We do live and learn. So, but yeah, just a reminder, anybody else with a vortex setup or multi-base setup, you've got the moving bed at the end of that multi-base filter. Just lift your gear out and have a look. Just have it, because you know, as I've learned, those coarser pads, they don't catch everything. So I mean, my water was always crystal clear. Water tests were always 100%. You always had that thing lurking there, in the bottom of the final bay. Unreal. So now hopefully I can get on top of it. I can eradicate these parasites now, and hopefully keeping it cleaner, it'll help keep them away. So hopefully, fingers crossed. But other than that, guys, yeah, that's it now for this week. I've got to leave this in here for 7 days, so I can't really touch it anyway. So there won't be a hell of a lot going on now for the rest of the week or over the weekend. So I'm going to leave it here for this week's update. So I just want to say a massive thank you for all my subscribers, all of you that tune in, like, comment, old and new, you know, and watch my videos. You're fantastic. You're really doing my channel well. So we're really getting there. Happy days, muckers, and stay safe. I'll see you next time. Cheers, dudes.